Welcome back to the Hillbilly RV channel. Today we are at the Beckley Motor Speedway campground. We're working on a Dometic air conditioner. This is probably an add-on air conditioner in this Montana fifth wheel. It's free blow, and the folks say it ain't cooling. So let's go in here and see what's up with this air conditioner. Alright, so here's our air conditioner. We'll get this plastic cover off here so we can get to the wiring and stuff, because I believe y'all probably know where I'm going with this, right? Oh, that knob is stuck. That knob is very stuck. Oh, oof. I think she just pull right off. There we go. Little knife action. Got her moving. Now there's probably 4 to 8 screws. Holding this thing up here. Hopefully there's only 4. There could be. No, there's 8. These are fine, because these on this end, you have to pull this. You have to pull this cover off here. And the way you get that thing off is you bend it, make it smaller, and then you can get it out of there. It's always a little bit scary because you just know you're going to break that thing, which means you probably have to do the same thing on this end. Voila. Yep, they put all 8 screws in it. Which I would have too. Yeah, if I would have installed this, I would have put all 8 screws in it also. Because these screws just go into the paneling on this ceiling. So if you don't want this thing falling off on people, you usually put all 8 screws in it. May even be one here under this filter. Man, somebody really was an overachiever, weren't they? Alright, once again, I'm right in the middle of a fantastic video and the battery on the camera dies. I got all 8 screws out. Some overachiever even put a couple of self-tappers or hex screws up in here behind the filter. So somebody really didn't want this cover falling off. That's for sure. Hopefully this is it. That's all. Only 10 screws. That's all. Alright. Should have brought a flashlight in with me. Yeah. Let me go get a light. Got the light. Need to get some cover stripped off of these screws here. So, just cover off these screws. Cover off these wires here so I can get to the compressor wire. See if the compressor's coming on. If it is, see how many amps it's drawing. That'll give us an indication of how much Freon is in this air conditioner. Since RV air conditioners don't have charge ports, don't have Schrader valves, then this is how we check the Freon level. We put an amp clamp on the compressor wire, turn the air conditioner on, and that will give us an idea how much Freon is in it based on the amp draw on the compressor. So now, to know which knob is which, we need to hold this cover up here. So this one, turn it, that's full cool. Yep, that is full cool. And then this one will go to the little metal insert pulled out of that knob. That's the one we had trouble getting off. That's why we had so much trouble getting it off. The insert come off. So the very first one is low cool, so let's go to high cool. The compressor's not coming on. Let me get some more, let me get the cover off that electrical box, see what's going on up there. Alright, everything visually looks, man, visually everything looks good here. I'm gonna go get another meter and I'm gonna get a jumper wire. But I think we might just have a bad control here. Alright, get the trusty flute meter out. Figure I know which one's the power coming in, but I just want to double check it, because you know what happens when you assume, right? I don't have to explain that to anybody. Everybody knows that analogy, I am sure. So I try not to assume anything. You gotta be careful up in here too. All this stuff is live. So the box should be a ground. And let's see. I know you're not going to be able to see the meter. You're going to have to just trust me. That's not the power coming in. But that one is. And then the blue one is our compressor. So let's very, very carefully, with a jumper wire, go turn the fan back on. It's going to get noisy, and then I'm going to make the compressor run. See that? Okay. How'd you like that sparkage? I should have checked I should have checked with the meter to see if the compressor was getting power on that blue wire right there. So I ended up just testing that with my jumper wire. My jumper wire was on that blue wire and it touched that case and it caused those sparks. But at least I got that on camera. Hey, what's a little shock or spark? So I'm going to go up on top, pull the shroud off that, and I'd say that our little over temperature thingy is probably blowed up on top of that compressor. So yeah, let's go up top. All right, you're always supposed to keep 3 points of contact when you go up the ladder. Can you do that while you're holding a camera and a tool bag? I don't think so. You know what? Safety first, as long as it doesn't get in the way of production. But if it gets in the way of production, safety's no longer first, right? It's the way it's been every place I ever worked. How about where you work? Safety, priority number one until it gets in the way of production. Yeah, I know, that's exactly how it works. Hey, at least this roof is way more solid than the last one we were on. By we, I mean me. Let me get this shroud off here and see what we got. Sometimes a number 2 square fits these screws up here, and sometimes it's a number 2 Phillips. This one happens to be a Phillips. Should only have 4 screws in this one. Now, y'all remember that video I done recently about the condenser fins being smashed shut? See, most air conditioners now have the shroud also covers the condenser, so you don't get so much damage on those fins. So here's our compressor. There's a little plastic cover over top of these. I know one of them is like, or maybe they're both like an over temperature. Whew. Just throwing tools around. It's like an over temperature thing, and to be real honest with you, I've never seen one of these things burn up that wasn't caused by a bad compressor that overheated. See how burned up that thing is? And it just sets on top of that compressor, I do believe. I know that one does. Yeah, see the wire's burnt completely off of it. Here is the over temperature thing. And that one's made on the compressor. So yeah, it's made. Okay, well, that's probably why I've never changed one of those things, because it's made on the compressor. So this air conditioner's toast. Awesome. Well, yeah, they're gonna have to find somebody to put a new air conditioner on here, because I don't do that anymore. I've gotten too old to push air conditioners up that ladder by myself. So I just don't do that anymore. I don't do air conditioner replacements. I don't do awning replacements. And I don't do refrigerator replacements. So that's gonna be it on this one. I'm gonna get this lady a picture, and we're gonna call this one done. So don't y'all get done yet. Get down in that comment section, leave me a comment, a criticism, a concern. When you've done that, then you're done and you can be done. And that's all I got to say about that.